How's it going, Jets fans? It's Ryan Moran here, joined by my good friend Ali Ashraf, who is in the Bahamas. Thank you for joining us today, Ali. Today, we really just want to go over the fact that the Jets have two players, obviously, in contention for the Rookie of the Year awards tomorrow, as the NFL honors take place tomorrow night. So Ali and I really just wanted to come on here and talk about Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson and make our final last cases. So before we get into it today, Ali, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm in Bahamas. It's nice and warm here compared to New Jersey, New York weather, so I'm chilling right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, it looks pretty nice there. So we'll start here with Garrett. Obviously, he's in contention with both Brock Purdy and Kenneth Walker for the award. Two players who were deserving. But I think when you look at what Garrett was able to do from the jump of his rookie year, never really hitting that rookie wall, as with Sauce as well. He finished 20th in the NFL in catches, 15th in yards, really, proven himself as one of the better receivers in the game. And had 3 games in which he went over 100 yards, 3 games with 90, another 3 games, so 6 in total. And you look at, prior years as rookies, Justin Jefferson had 7 of them, Jamar Chase had 6. Wilson in 8 games had 75 yards or more, so nearly half of his rookie season. You look at the production for a 25th ranked Jets offense. I mean, he finished with over 80 catches, over 1,100 yards, and he was the first Jets receiver since 2015 to go over 1,000 yards since Brandon Marshall and Eric Decker. And he had 9 games with a catch of 20 or more yards. So I think Garrett, certainly deserves, I believe, the award and, did more than enough in his rookie year with the Jets, was consistently productive. I think you saw his complete skill set, regardless of where he lined up, what he was doing before and after the catch. He was just such a force and led this Jets passing game. I mean, nearly had 150 targets, had 4 touchdowns. So what are some of your thoughts on Garrett, and if you feel, he's more than deserving of getting this award?
Yeah, I mean, we're on the hunt, right, for a veteran quarterback. We want some type of consistency there, and Garrett Wilson kind of pitches that for us. Another guy is Breece Hall, who could be in this conversation if he stayed healthy all year. But Garrett Wilson, man, he's a talented receiver, and we all knew that when we drafted him. We knew he was going to come out and be that impactful player that we needed on offense, because we needed that number 1 receiver. And Garrett Wilson's kind of doing that for us. He's not supposed to be the number 1 receiver, but he's showing that he can be, and he's one of the top receivers in the league as a rookie. So saying that what the Jets finally hit on someone like that, they're finally hitting on players that can impact a team, and, you can establish a young football squad and making it a desirable place for people to come play with them. So with Garrett Wilson, man, you said it best. He had a great year. I mean, obviously, the record didn't say much at the end, but he was doing whatever he can. Even in the last game against Miami, he was playing his heart out. And that's kind of players that the Jets need right now. And, we're just a quarterback away from being remarkable and him actually blowing up than what he had. If you thought his stats this year was good, if he has a consistent quarterback, because he played with 3 quarterbacks this year, and that's impressive to put those numbers with 3 quarterbacks as a rookie. And you had to get on the same page with them. He just did what he had to do. So if he has a consistent quarterback consistently for the full year, he has a potential of blowing up and being a top 5 receiver.
I'm with you all the way. I love both your points there on just his competitive nature. Obviously, I think we definitely got to see that on display. And you said it, with elite quarterback play, I mean, there's no reason why Garrett can't be a perennial, I'll say 1,500 yardish receiver a year type of player. There's no reason why with what he was able to do this year. And then we'll take it to the other side of the ball with Sauce. I think, really it came as no surprise. I think really from the second the Jets drafted him, it kind of felt different. There was something unique. And again, with, like we said with Garrett, the competitiveness, the swagger, the mental, makeup of Sauce is just so incredible. And you pair that up with just his physical gifts, obviously his height, his length. And then from there, athletically, I mean, he's so quick, he's fast. He's really got it all. And he's got that ability to, make plays on the ball like we saw. I mean, he led the NFL in passes defended with 20 as a rookie, which is beyond impressive. And I think, that alone should really give him this award. Was going over it this morning. I mean, in 12 of 17 games, he had a pass defended. And in the 5 games he went without a pass breakup, I mean, you look at it, the New England game, the first game, the Detroit game late in the season. I mean, he wasn't even getting targeted by opponents in certain weeks. And, had obviously the game with 4 passes defended against Seattle late in the year. I mean, he was just so locked down in coverage all throughout the season, going up against premier receivers from weeks 1 through 18. And it didn't matter if it was a possession receiver, a speed receiver, a great route runner. I mean, Sauce really locked up everyone. And I think, while Hutchinson and Woolen are more than deserving of being in the conversation, I do feel that Sauce being the first All-Pro rookie corner in 41 years, I think it's just another reason why you ultimately got to give him this award. So, I'm hoping that he gets it. And what are some of your thoughts, Ali, on Sauce and if he, why he should get this award?
I mean, he's a remarkable talent. The way he just moves around, the way he is able to keep his balance with the length he has. Even at the Pro Bowl, like you saw him just with the length he has, with the hands and everything, and being able to be with the receiver and locked down, is very impressive. And he's gonna get better and better. He's still a rookie, and for him winning the honor, obviously it'll be a big thing for us if two Jets win it. And two Jets being involved in this entire process of being the top players in the league is going to be very impressive for the New York Jets in the future. But Sauce Gardner, man, he's becoming the face of New York. He's becoming a fan favorite. He's becoming, a gamer that everyone that's watching, the Jets fans are watching, and he's becoming everything that we all hope for in a quarterback. He's not a distraction. He's just helping the team grow, and that's kind of what we needed from Sauce Gardner because he was our first pick in the draft. So a guy like that, where his marks are Revis Island, he needs to get up there. Obviously he played lights out, but he still has a whole career to go. He needs to live up to the Revis Island remarks and the Sauce Gardner and all his sauce or whatever he needs to do. He needs a consistent play because if he stays healthy, injuries happen. That's when a lot of talent goes declining. If he stays healthy, if he stays all right, he could be a top quarterback ever. He could be that potential. That's the thing with Sauce Gardner. He has the potential of being one of the best in the game. And as a rookie who locked down the best receivers in the league is impressive. So I'm excited to see how Sauce Gardner keeps going and how he gets better and better every year because if we saw some mistakes here and there from him, but if he cleans everything up, that could be a dangerous cornerback right there because the only thing he didn't have is a lot of interceptions. If he can get everything together, he might have a lot more interceptions, and a lot of people will be talking about him a lot more. So he's just remarkable at this point.
No doubt about it. I love a lot of your points. I think, him being that Revis 2.0 for the Jets and those comparisons, obviously, like you said, I think that the mental makeup of both Sauce and Garrett paired with their athletic ability, just their natural talent, I think, the way that they're so competitive as much as anything gives them such sky-high type of potential over the years. And, like you said, it's such a big deal for the Jets, an organization that's drafted so bad for a decade plus to, off the bat have both Sauce and Garrett in this conversation. I think is a big deal and hopeful that, both Sauce and Garrett end up winning Offensive and Defensive Rookie of the Year tomorrow night. Ali, I want to thank you again for joining us from the Bahamas. Enjoy the rest of your vacation, and Jets fans, enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully let's go Sauce and Garrett as they, take home these Rookie of the Year awards.